So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. This is always... Isaac! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vardiol. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Rayner family, but unlike his father or brother...
Takes a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, can they get him away? Played out towards the right wing. Reinders. Semenyo. Knocks it into space. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri. Reinders.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Wirtz. This is promising. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Matches Nunes with the clearance. Gravenberg really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Played into space out wide. Good ball, good take. And he's forced to go back. Konate. And it's Gravenberg. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Wirtz. Cherki.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he lines up a cross. Oh, what has happened here?
Isaac.
So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Mohamed Salah. McAllister. No, again there's no way through. And here's Doku.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rodri, played out to the left flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Doku. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. Reinders, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Szoboszlai. That pass isn't the best. Plays a sharp little ball here.
1 minute added time.
Robertson. Oh, it's come loose. Szoboszlai. That has not gone well. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Welcome our lads to the field.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it comes. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Reinders. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Doku. And Cherki. And here's Haaland. In with the challenge. McAllister. And it's McAllister. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gravenberg. Liverpool still this single goal behind. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. Can he finish? Doku. Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. Wirtz. McAllister.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, super find. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Gravenberg. Now it's Szoboszlai. That is lovely. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Wirtz. Now it's Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through. Wirtz! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Wirtz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Jones.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ekitike. Substitution.
Oh, he's onto
taking
this.
place.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. He's had a chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Distributed tidily. Semenyo. Foden. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
He's looking wide. Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, important interception. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Jones. He's gone for goal! And he can clear it away. Spread out to the left. Played towards the other side. And it's Jones. Foden. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Doku. And that's aimed into the middle. He's cut it out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest... Wirtz! Now, who's going to be first to this? Out of play for a throw. And it's Frimpong. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got space in the area. Cherki. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberg, is just very cultured, Peter.
And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Szoboszlai with the short one. Now the cross. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Nice control. It is a corner. They've played it short. He's having a go. Good strike, quite an alarm. And that's gone loose. Haaland's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Szoboszlai. First quarter of an hour gone. Szoboszlai going full tilt down the left. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Isak. He's looking wide, played back in. Oh, that's neat. McAllister. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! There it is! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Reinders ready to try one. Great chance here to level it up. And here's some chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Robertson. Szoboszlai tries looking up for options on the left. Ruben Dias. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's delightful. Rodri making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gravenberg. Now it's Isak. Looking for options for movement. Reinders. Semenyo. Reinders. And it's Reinders. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Haaland. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. Vids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Reinders. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Frimpong. Cherki.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Frimpong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Soboslai. He's charged, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
Looking to play him in.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's certainly onside here.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Everyone, please welcome out.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Vitz. And it's McAllister. Take back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh no, this does not look good. And it's skewed away. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vitz. Now it's Szoboszlai. Vitz. Threads one in. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Foden.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Searching pass he's played there. And that's aimed in. Szoboszlai! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Szoboszlai. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. McAllister goes steaming forward. Oh, this is a decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Haaland.
He's picked his way through. Savinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rodri.
Isaac.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Reds. Number 11,
Bernardo Silva.
Salah. Coming on the field.
Liverpool do
number
have
14,
options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
22, Ekitike.
Passing is
Substitutions
crisp
taking
and
place.
sharp. Spread out to the left. Savinho. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Oh, Bernardo Silva! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Foot in. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. It's a really well-measured ball. Semenyo. That's going right the way across. Now it's Savinho. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Foden. Big chance! He has done it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Foden.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foden! And that was very necessary. The final 5 minutes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And this is the big chance.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rodri. Guardiola. And here's Foden. And here's Haaland. Now it's Savinho. And he's on the finish! In he goes again. It's there. They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And we are already back underway. Liverpool conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Ekitike fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Isaac really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Foden. It's Bernardo Silva. Well, that looks a decent ball. Isaac. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look up and drives it forward. Haaland. He has found the way through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Haaland. McAllister. Ekitike. And it's McAllister. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Foden looking to play it into the box. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Now it's Semenyo. Quick look, then plays it in. Half-time, extra time.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. Cement. Can he finish? And another try! Oh, should have put that away. Matches Nunes promptly onto that, and that is that. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Applies the finish! And that's a real chance missed. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bernardo Silva goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
It's their second corner of the game. Foden with the short one. Looking to go deep. And that has been knocked clear. Liverpool. Oh, terrible pass. Szoboszlai. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, no way through. Foden. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Haaland. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Ekitike. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, what has happened here? Isak. Now it's Semenyo. Oh, that's fabulous. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And here's Haaland. And he can clear it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really...
Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And already we're underway here. He's on it, can he get away? Cherky. Chance for a shot! And a shot! And it's a goal! Semenyo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 42.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Szoboszlai. Semenyo sends it crossfield. McAllister. Gravenberg. Wirtz. And it's Gravenberg. Can he get on the end of this? Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Semenyo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. Doku looking to get on the end of this. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short, in towards the back stick. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
It's Salah! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Robertson threads one in. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Played towards the other side, but that has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free. Haaland! That was mighty close. Robertson. And it's Gravenberg. Isak. And Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Drive. Big chance! He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Ruben Dias has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself... And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Isak tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Isak looking to play him in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. No outsmarting him this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Wirtz. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Out to the right. Reinders. Rodri. Now it's Semenyo.
Has been indicated.
Semenyo gets flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. Matheus Nunes. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Welcome the two sides.
The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And we are back on the way. Isak is onto this. And here's Wirtz. Now that looks a decent ball. Reinders. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? McAllister. Reinders. This looks promising. Now it's Foden. Reinders. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. Well read, nice interception. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. Isak. Isak!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Semenyo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. Salah. Now it's Isak. Foden. Here's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball.
The attendance for this match is 72,306.
Wirtz going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Mohamed Salah. Soboslai. Now it's Haaland. He played through for the wide man. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
Substitution taking place.
Now it's Haaland. He's dealt with that really well. And Bernardo Silva! And that should get the job done. Semenyo receives it in a good position here. Cleared without complication. And it's Rodri. Guardiola. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rodri. Foden. And Guardiola. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ake. And it's Nunez. Passes short and sharp, chips it through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Robertson. Van Dijk. Konate. Oh, good-looking ball to McAllister. And it's Gravenberch. Vids. Tries to pass it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Coming on the field.
Ekitike!
Number 17.
That's a real chance missed.
Ender.
Might be danger here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Frimpong wins the duel this time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Donnarumma claims comfortable. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
5 minutes left on the clock, and he's worked it through. Marmouche, foot in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foden has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. McAllister powering forward here. Chance! It's a loose ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great ball. Isak! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only... And time is up. Liverpool have won it by sheer force of character As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Isaac.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity... Chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then...
Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ødegaard, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ødegaard. Now Subimendi. Tchouaméni with a definite foul there. Tchouaméni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's Ødegaard. Subimendi. Oh, good spread. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Valverde! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Ødegaard puts his foot on the gas. And it's Rice. Spread it left. Oh, cracking ball. Bellingham. Taken back almost at once. He's in space and looking for options. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Valverde. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's opted for the long pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. Saka sends it crossfield. Now it's Eze. That's a super give and go. Rice tries a shot. Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Plays it in, and one more try. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it out wide. Rodrigo. Mbappe. And they can counter here. Can he get it through? Zubimendi. Rice. Looking to play him in. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Looking for the run. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Now Eder Militao. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Calafiori did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's gone out for a throw-in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rudiger. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Driving forward, out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Swept in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Zubimendi. He's having a go. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saka. That's going right the way across. Goes back. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rice. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Ødegaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Rice. Saka. Oh, shooting chance!
The attendance for this match.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Great defending, strong and determined. Corner number 3 coming up. Rice goes short. Rice finds himself offside.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they...
Oh, he's on the finish! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thinks about the shot. Saka. Rice. Ødegaard. Oh, super find. And he's searching. Decent chance! It's a goal! Right back in the game! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Zubimendi. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Ødegaard. It's Saka. Back towards the middle. Rice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5, Bellingham.
Just
Coming on
5
the field,
minutes left.
Number 23, Pelon Mondi.
Strong
Number
challenge.
21,
That could leave a mark.
Brahim Diaz.
That looks a foul. Yep,
Substitution in
referee's given
progress.
it. So, time for changes on both sides,
Substitution
actually.
on the field. Number 11, Rodrigo. Coming on the field is number 24, Housen.
Timber.
Substitutions taking place.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Trossard. And it's Rice. Very nicely done. Oh, that's superb. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
4 added
To
minutes
a
has
minimum
been
of
indicated.
4 minutes additional time. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. Aimed beyond the defence. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Merino. Trossard. And that is a little undercooked. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award. And there...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a throw. Balde. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Balde promptly... Oh no, what has happened here?
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Eze. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Played out to the right.
That's a shade optimistic.
Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zubimendi.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Timber.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's picked his way through. Oh, cracking ball.
And that is a little undercooked.
Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Spread it left. He's looking wide. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Added Zubimendi.
Nicely weighted, but can he finish?
Pedri.
Out to the right. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Eze. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide. Odegaard! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Balde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
The ball's gone astray. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's been drilled in. And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Zubimendi. For Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Very nicely done. And it's Rice. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Rice. Zubimendi. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted. Eze really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Yamal.
There's the start of the second
Coming
half.
on the field is number
Both sides
9,
defensively robust up to now.
Lewandowski.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
De Jong. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. It's Lewandowski! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity. What shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Dani Olmo. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Timber. That pass has been well intercepted. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Saka.
Oh, great feat, that.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. And he's quick to get it clear
The
again.
attendance for this match was
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the...
He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rashford. Chance here to counter. That has been slung wide. And he's picked out the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Balde. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Timber. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution for Barcelona, Number 20, Danny
Araujo.
coming on to replace him.
That's been
is
intercepted.
That's
number
great positioning,
16.
so good from him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to
Substitution.
inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And it's Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And he's chosen to go back. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is out of play. Rice.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Timber. And it's Erdegaard. And it's Marino. Good ball, good take. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's intervened well there. Trossard. Now it's Marino.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Calafiori. Out to the left it goes. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Turns and goes back. Great chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Merino. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Jesus. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chooses to Vermeer. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Lewandowski taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
With the owner of a blue
So just
car
time for me to
parked
say
outside
thanks
the
to Jim
stadium
for
gate.
his
Kindly
wisdom.
remove it.
And
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Now, this could be a chance. He's on it. Can he get away? Pau Kubasi gets a foot in here. Dani Olmo played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Eze. Eze! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Now it's Trossard. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice shifted it to the flank. Trossard going full steam ahead down the left flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Balde. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dani Olmo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they've got a throw. Rashford. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo finds himself offside. Saliba. And it's Zubimendi. It's Saka. And it's Zubimendi. Can he latch on to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Eze, he's going for goal! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And it's Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Now there's a fine ball. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a throw. Koundé, Pedri. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Dani Olmo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has
We
been
are
indicated.
into overtime, and it's made its way to him. Now it's Saka. Eze. Trossard looking to add to his goal. Oh, that's sweet, almost shapes to shoot! Oh, split second! And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Takes the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eze is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eze. Looking for options for movement. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé, Araujo, Pedri. Pedri goes steaming forward. Has a shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is... Can he finish? It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played out to the right. No, it's come to nothing. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now it's Rafinha. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Rashford. Pedri. Yamal. Nicely shoots! Yamal goes short. Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And one more try! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Ødegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Jesus. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread it left. Now it's Martinelli. Rice. Ødegaard. He's gone for goal! Should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Number 8, Pedri. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 6, Gavi.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Substitution.
That is good alertness. De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. Forwards and with intent. And this is Lewandowski. Gabriel. And it's Ødegaard. Aims beyond the defence. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves real chance! And that is wildly off target. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Crosses it in here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Odegaard. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Martinelli. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Rashford on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
To make sure to put any litter in the bins.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Odegaard. Great ball if he can get there. Koundé gets good distance on it. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saka, and he was alert to it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Pedri. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Eze sends it crossfield.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Saka. Now it's Rice. And he has been fouled there. Rice taking charge of the dead ball. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. And here's Saka. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had a hit! Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Saka. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Balde. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. Pops for safety. And it's De Jong. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It's an Arsenal free kick. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Number 15, Christensen.
Rashford. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Great chance! Rafinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saliba with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for...
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rice is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Calafiori. And it's Eze. For Rice. And it's Subimendi. Timber. He's looking wide.
Has been indicated.
And it's Eze. Odegaard. Balde. And Rafinha. Aims beyond the defence. That's tidy. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now he's got space here. White. And they can counter here. Eze. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Now, can they get him away?
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rafinha and Balde. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that looks a good ball through. Now that is a hefty challenge. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Rice. He's on it, can he get away? Shoots! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Koundé, Araujo.
The attendance for this match was
De Jong.
71,898.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Rafinha. Rashford, he's found a way through. Decent chance! In for the pieces. Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the... He's had a shot! Nicked it back promptly. Ødegaard. Now it's Rice. Ødegaard! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's been taken short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Real chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
So,
20,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number
Calafiori.
16, Fermin. Substitution.
Now it's Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. For Rice. Subimendi. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Christensen. And Araujo. And it's Koundé. Rafinha. Not the most accurate pass. Gabriel. Rice. And it's Rice. To Havertz. And it's Ødegaard. Now that looks a decent... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Nice control.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He might be in here. Shot a goal. He scores. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say,
There will
too
be
good.
5 minutes added time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be...
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Martinelli. He's got away. Nice physical challenge. Koundé. And that's that. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Zanetti. Played back in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson. So much so, his best position is always in debate. I think he's better when he has the whole pitch in front of him, more time to pick his passes to greater effect, and then read the play if a turnover occurs.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's well positioned. Vinicius Junior!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nico Williams gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. And that's a good ball. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Azar. Van Nistelrooy, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now then, the ball's coming. Oh, what has happened here? Williams had a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a half-decent try.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard with the clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! They've done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kane. Hazard. That has been knocked clear. Out for a throw.